This is Andre Banks from Banks Credit Check, coming to you for an interesting article about credit. And I did a video, me and my brother did a video about car loans and people who think they have good credit because they can able to obtain a car. Well, this kind of proves a point that doesn't really exist. Something new, if you have experience in credit issues, these new program, or I'm not sure if it's new, I should say, but there's something new on the horizon, and I read it from J.D. Power, with a no credit check car loans. I'm only laughing and doing gestures here, joking, is because there's always a catch. And with the car industry as a whole suffering so much, it's not surprising they would come up with an idea like what a no credit check car loan. So I'm going to dive right into the article. I'm going to put a link inside the description. Definitely something to pay attention to, and something you need to be aware of. And hey, if you're struggling, you can't get a car and need a car, this may be a viable option. So I always want to give two sides of the story. It's not always the thing they're out to get you. It's just the times we're living in, and it doesn't surprise me that car companies will come up with different incentives to get people in cars, because their model is to get anyone's ass in a seat. So, and that's been told to me by a number of car salesmen using their terms on them. So let's kind of dive right into the article itself. Typically, when applying for a loan, the prospective lender will conduct a credit check, sometimes called a credit inquiry, on the borrower. A no credit check loan is a viable alternative to traditional financing for those seeking a loan, but who know their credit history won't pass muster. Well said. Okay, it's a lot of advertising in this, so I might slow it up a little bit as I'm reading. A credit check allows a business to obtain access to a prospective borrower's credit report from any of the three major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. These inquiries are particularly important of the borrower requests a significant amount of money, like for a mortgage or car loan. These reports will show the borrower's finances ability to pay. We all know that. If the borrower's credit history displays an abundance of late or missed payments, too many recently opened accounts, or higher credit utilization rates, maxing out credit cards, the lender can deny the loan application. These red flags negatively affect one's FICO credit score as well, and borrowers rated below 600 are lacking in terms of credit worthiness. Credit checks exist to protect the consumer from borrowing more than they can repay and protect the lender from financial loss. Well, if you have a no credit car loan, I think that throws that out the window. Perhaps you experienced bankruptcy or dealt with collection agencies in the past, which will lead to a damaged credit rating, and have been responsible for your finances since. Or you're a recent college graduate who never applied for a credit card and therefore have no credit history. No credit check loan might be right for you. Just the name suggests, a no credit check loan involves no credit checks. In financial speak, these are known as subprime loans. Well said. Lenders give these loans to borrowers with a higher risk of defaulting than more favorable prime borrowers. Nevertheless, as with any financial decision, there are pros and cons to using no credit check loans. Pros and cons of a no credit check loan. Because an automobile purchase costs significantly less than a home and entails considerably less in terms of losses, more lenders are willing to offer no credit check car loans. And because reputable lenders that offer subprime auto financing tend to have more options in terms of financial banking, they can be more flexible concerning loan length, repayment terms, and interest rates. The overall application process for a no credit check car loan is a simple. Car can be done online with same-day approvals. Borrowers can choose to make no down payment as well. However, in place of credit check, lenders may have other requirements before approving loans, such as borrower's permanent address and proof of income. Depending on your financial situation, however, the negatives of no credit check auto loan may outweigh the potential positives of car ownership. Because subprime borrowers are considered high-risk debtors, lenders will recoup potential losses through high interest rates. Repeat that again. Because subprime borrowers are considered high-risk debtors, lenders will recoup potential losses through high interest rates, which will make no credit check auto loan the most expensive way to purchase a vehicle. As of August, Experian reported subprime borrowers with FICO scores of 720. Super prime, I'm sorry. I think I repeat that correctly. Say that correctly. As of August, Experian reported super prime borrowers with FICO scores of 720 or higher to receive an average annual APR of 3.65% for a new car loan and 4.29% for used cars. Kind of jumped here. Conversely, deep subprime borrowers at 579 FICO score or less average quotes of 14.39% and 20.45% APRs on new used car loans, respectively. Again, these are averages and rates can go higher as much as 36%, which some states have capped. Your vehicle selection may also be limited to a specific price range based on your income. After all, lenders would rather you pay off your loan than default, and should you miss payments or abandon the loan altogether, the vehicle can be repossessed and sold. Additionally, because no credit check is needed to obtain a loan, no credit bureau reporting by the lender is necessary either. So, even if you make on-time payments, you're not improving your credit score. Here goes a point. With a no check credit card, check car loan, credit check car loan, you're not improving your credit score, and that should people be aware of, or growing your credit history. Ironically, even though no credit check car loans won't boost your credit rating, non-payment will undoubtedly hurt it. Lenders can send you your remaining debt to a collections agency, which will report delinquency borrowers to credit bureaus. Another thing to remember is that unfortunately there are dishonest business out there, so consider those asking for any sort of pre-approval fee or post-dated checks for advance payments as lenders to avoid. Legitimate finances will not ask for money upfront in the form of a down payment towards your loan. Always double check with the Better Business Bureau and confirm the lender's contact information, especially for online financing sources. Let me get some good tips here. Although all options for zero or bad credit buyers, gave me another aspect here. If no credit check car loan sounds like a bad idea, then our alternative loan financing options such as credit unions, presence loans, and having someone with good credit co-sign your loan. Credit unions are less restrictive on loan terms and will offer lower rates. Federal credit unions are capped at 18%, but credit unions still function by looking at people's credit. With a lower credit score, qualifying for personal loan from a traditional bank is not impossible, but applications can be complicated and restrictions will be plenty. Luckily, there's no shortage of online lenders offering loans to people with bad credit, and will do so without running a credit check. But keep in mind that the loan amounts might not cover the vehicle's costs, as some limit personal loans to more than $5,000. Finding a co-signer could offset whether poor credit history you have, because lenders will be more confident that somebody will make the payments. Just don't take advantage of the cosign and be sure to make the payments yourself. Otherwise, a personal relationship will likely sour. You think other options to obtain finance with a credit check, though less than ideal, are payday loans or collateral car tie loans, but our short-term solutions think 30 days. And while neither requires a credit check, they do come at steep costs. Payday loans carry APRs upward of 400%, while collateral loans, usually in the amount of vehicle's value, also involve high interest fees, allow the lender to repossess your car. Have zero or bad credit doesn't have to be a burden that prevents you from purchasing a vehicle. Just know that you have options to understand which are better or worse for your specific situation. And if you're just starting out, even a small loan that is paid on time all the time will help you build a positive credit history so that you never need to consider a no credit check car loan. Kind of ran through this. The art was jumping a lot because of the ads they have in it. Pay attention to this. The biggest kicker here is that, and just giving the disclaimer here, I'm no against anything car loans and no credit check here. It's just that if you're in the event of trying to build your credit history, this is definitely not a way of doing it. If you're in need of a car and you desperately need a car in this case, then this may be an option for you. Read the whole article, pay attention to different things that's out there, and at this channel we try to be giving you ways to build your credit score so you won't have to take an option, but we have to be, keep abreast of everything that's going on. And no credit check car loans is definitely something that a lot of people may be looking for, and especially in the event where economically, a lot of people lost their jobs and unemployment is high. This video has been any value to you, please subscribe, leave some comments, hit the like button. Until our next video for Banks Credit Chat, I'm out.